my beauties, it's still me, and I'm still Julie. I wanted to come by quickly this evening to show you this. I let myself get sunburned. It truly happened in a very short period of time. You know how that goes. I was out working on my gardens for just maybe 10 minutes, I swear. And then I sat on the beach and watched some people in the lake. And we went for about maybe a 25-minute boat ride. That was it. And this is what happened. In less than 45 minutes in the sun, and I already have some basis of a tan. So, I thought this would be a great time to come by and show you an evening routine if you have sunburnt skin. Whether it hurts or not, if it's red, I go ahead and I forego some of my products that are more heavily perfumed or have more alcohol in them or just aren't quite as gentle to your skin. So the first thing I'm going to do after my little face wipe dries, and again, I am so sorry to you for putting a bad review out there for you, Costco, because you do. Kirkland has a wonderful, wonderful face wipe as long as you get the green and white packages. Don't get the purple and white, get the green and white. There's a difference. This one, not purple. Just gonna let that dry for a second. It's almost done. The first thing I will do is I'm just gonna spray on a rose water. You can spend a ton and get rose water from other companies like Beauty Society. We don't have a particular rose water. This I got from Walmart, 12 bucks for 8 ounces. I used to spend $29.95 on rose water, name brand, you'd recognize it. And I fell in love with it, absolutely love it. However, I did not like the $29.95 price because I used a lot of it. I use it as a toner, I use it as a middle of the day refreshener. I love rose water. You know, if you need a pick-me-up in the middle of the day, that is a great product to give your face a spray. You know, spritz your neck, spritz your arms to make you feel more refreshed on a hot summer middle of the day. Yuck. I can remember having to be in dress clothes during the day. Back in the day when we wore nylons to boot. Oh gosh, it would be so hot during the day. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use my Revival serum because that's the serum's serum. My good old Revival. I just started using this product about 3 weeks ago. Actually, it's about 3 weeks that I started about a month now since I have started my skincare again. You've all heard the story, so you don't need to hear it again, but I sure am glad to be back. I'm very thankful. Always try to remember, push your skin upward, not downward, and use gentle strokes. Try to remember. I haven't seen a whole lot of change in the wrinkles in my face, but I have seen a great difference. I'd say a 30% or so diminish of the wrinkles on my forehead. I do not any longer have dark circles under my eyes, no puffiness under my eyes. My 11s are getting a little bit better, so I'm a happy girl all the way around. The next thing I'm going to do is I am going to skip a whole bunch of steps like we talked about. I am going to put on Famous Drama Free. It's great for sunburn. It's great for scars. diminishing. It's great for acne or psoriasis or eczema on your skin. If you have skin that breaks out, no matter what your age is, from 10 on, drama-free is an absolute necessary product for you to have in your life. I use it on my husband's back where he has an area, actually 2 areas, and I'm not sure if it's eczema or psoriasis, but in any event. And it has given him great relief. It takes the itching out of it immediately for him, and it does for me too. It also takes the immediate heat out of the sunburn that you may or may not be feeling when you get this red. I am going to skip my number 2, which is the resurfacer, and my number 3 rebuilder I am going to put on. When I can get it open, I swear to you, this happens to me, and you must think I'm Hercules to get it stuck on. There are so many bad things about being sunburned. I mean, it's just not a good thing to do. Being sunburned is something you can totally avoid, and I probably just aged my skin 6 or 8, 9 months by burning it or getting it pink again. It's my own fault. I didn't use the SPF, so it's all hanging on me, and I'm aware of that. What I'm going to do different, as I said, I'm skipping my step 2, my rebuilder. My resurfacer. I am putting a rebuilder on, which is a step 3, and this is Baby Calm Down. This is inherently a mask, but it's also perfect for scars, for sunburn, for redness, acne. It's exactly what it says, Baby Calm Down. And then I am only going to put moisturizer on. So as you can see, I skipped a couple steps to my skincare because I just want my skin to have a little time to just heal itself from what I did earlier today. So I'll let that dry real quick while I put on my Grande Lash, perhaps, Julie? That's what we'll try. And this is finally beginning to run out. My daughter gave me this for Christmas, and I have used it almost religiously, sometimes twice a day. And I still have some left. I did order some off Amazon just today, as a matter of fact, earlier. What would have been Tuesday. So I did go ahead and order some new. It's not the same kind, although I don't know why I wouldn't stick with one that works. But this had like 4.3 stars. Happy to have had it. So glad that my daughter gave it to me as a gift. But the new one I'm trying is a little bit different. It's around the same price category, maybe 10% more than the Lash Grande, and we will see how that works. We're already going in with lashes that have been touched up and worked on, but if everything they say is true, I'm gonna have some bomb diggity lashes. And what I'll do is figure out which one works better, and if I see a vast improvement in my eyelashes, I'll stick with the new one. Otherwise, I am totally pleased with the Grande Lash MD. Love it, no complaints. But part of what I do is reviews for you. I would certainly love to see products that I've spent my money on that I shouldn't have. So, hang with me. We'll be doing the debut and review of some products. This week I have a couple of different cream eye palettes coming up, some CC cream coming up, some different mascaras coming up, and we'll just be having fun. And I'll be working again with our Timeless set, which is the highlighter, the contour, and the blush lipstick. which all has skincare in it. Amazing product. Anyway, I will see you soon, my beauties. In the meantime, be kind, be safe, and make good choices. Good night, my beauties.